Hi everyone. For nearly a year I've been abusing my portable radios on DX'peditions. I've forgotten how many times my ICF SW55 has fallen off that log onto the grass or into a pile of mud or whatever. But not only that, they get thrown into the back of a rucksack without any sort of protection really. And I've sort of got away with it. I haven't actually damaged a radio on a DX'pedition, even though they haven't had particularly good treatment. And maybe I've come to appreciate them a little bit more, I don't know. But the other thing is that in more recent months I've been using the ICF 2001D for obvious reasons. It's fantastic. But it's one thing to throw a £150 portable that you bought off eBay into the back of a rucksack with the rest of your kit, and then throw your ELAD FDM Duo into the back of a rucksack, because that costs, well, I'm sure it's in the public domain, you know, it costs £730 or something like that. So clearly that wasn't going to work. And I was in Maplin yesterday, and they had a deal on for these flight cases, and it was only £25. So for £25 I thought, well, that would be perfect to use to take the ELAD out on DX'peditions, because you know there's no way, as I said, I could throw it into the back of a rucksack. And the other thing is that it's actually quicker, you know, because you know you've got to unpack your rucksack and find all your various bits and pieces, what have you. And they had two sizes for the same price. This is the larger one, £25, and so there's enough room in this, with some sort of fairly careful cutting out of the foam inserts, to store the ELAD and the 2001D, and perfectly protected. And what I've actually done is, if I just take the radio out, is because the foam insert is so deep, there's actually room to put all your various cables and bits and spare batteries. Alternatively, of course, you know, you could actually fit two portables in there, but in this way none of the radios come to any harm. And you know, it's really all about using, you know, my ELAD out and about, because you know it's just so expensive to replace. But again, I think it's actually going to work better because you know, I can store more than one portable in it, and when I get to where I'm going, I could be set up in 5 minutes, not sort of 15 minutes while I root around in a rucksack. So you know, I thought it was a really good idea, and just wanted to share it with you in case, you know, anyone else, you know, was wondering what's the best way to take your kit out on a DX'pedition and protect it. The other thing with this thing is that it actually comes with a carry strap, so in theory you could actually put it on your shoulder and carry it. I'm not sure whether that's really required for me or not. It's, you know, it's sort of 10-minute walk, so it's carrying it's no problem. But they're in Maplin now, so unfortunately this only really applies to my Shortwave fellows in the UK, but they're in Maplin now, at least in Oxford, for £25. And you know, I just thought it was a kind of very neat solution to protecting my ELAD mainly, but also, as I said, there's enough room to put a portable in, a couple of portables, and a few bits and pieces, and then I can save the rucksack for, you know, my sandwiches and my head torch, that kind of thing. So anyway, just thought you'd be interested in seeing that. Nice little kit, ready to go. And yeah, you can actually use the ELAD actually in the box. I've made the cutout large enough that there's enough room behind it that you can connect the antenna and the power supply that I built for it, just leave it there. So I thought it was a good idea, and now it's finished, I'm really pleased with it. So anyway, thought you'd be interested. Thanks for watching.